I was like, wow, I didn't know you could do that, but I mean, I'm proud of him. I support him in his decision fully, and I just wish the best for him.
Did you consider it at all, obviously, marketing and things like that?
No, I never even looked at that as a decision. Mine was always like to go to college.
Do you think that this might start a trend for young players at all?
Of course. I mean, if we're being honest, the ultimate dream is to get to the NBA. So some kids feel like they might not even want to do the 1 year, so they're probably going to follow behind Darius and do the G League thing.
What sort of scrutiny do you think will be on him, being that first one and seeing how it goes for him?
It's going to be a lot of pressure on him because, if he makes a mistake, it's going to be amplified. So a small mistake would be a giant mistake, and I'm like, see, he's not ready for this, even though it's a mistake that everybody makes.
Thanks.
When did you start thinking about the NBA? When did it start becoming an objective? And
to be honest, when I was younger, I thought college was the final step for basketball players, but then I realized the NBA was the final step. So I'm gonna say around 7 or 8 is when I realized that I wanted to go to the NBA.
Was that because you already watched some college basketball, or was it?
Yeah, I watched a lot of college basketball. Because people like Dick Vitale, those commentators would always tell you who's the best players, and I just love watching the players.
Okay.
Have you had the chance to train with NBA players?
A few, I think at Adidas Nations. I don't remember the exact names, but I trained with a few.
How was it?
It was a great experience. I always asked them questions about how did they accept their role in the NBA. Because in high school we all get the ball, we all touch it. When you get to the NBA, you might be on a team with James Harden, Chris Paul, where you're gonna have to be like a role player.
Obviously, the Jordan Brand Classic experience wasn't what you wanted it to be, but how was it being here, being with the guys?
It was a great overall experience. Like I told somebody in a previous interview, I'm just grateful that they still allowed me to come out here and just be with my friends. I'd like to give a shout out to Nazir Little, Cam Reddish, and Emmett and Nazir because they're in Jam family. They put on for us. And Cam, obviously, because he's going to Duke. So I'm going to give a shout out to those two. Speaking
about Duke, obviously a great school with a great coach, but what was the ultimate decision that led to Duke being where you're going to play next year?
As I said before, when you're talking to NBA players, everybody can't be a superstar on the next level. So if I'm not going to be the man on the team when I go to the league, then this will be like early practice at Duke.
I had to put this in here, LSU Jam fam.
Just Jam fam, ignore that LSU part.
Then a lot of people know you for the highlights, the dunks, etc. Even in France, that's what people know you most about. Do you kind of wish that people knew you more for the other things that you do as well?
Of course. It's good to be doing all those dunks. Nobody wants to acknowledge my all-around game. In fact, since I'm the size I am and just dunk, people really list me as a power forward. I mean, I can't help it. If that's what they want to think, that's what they want to think. But I know what I bring to the table. Coach K knows what I bring to the table, and that's why I chose to do.
Has Coach K talked to you about what position you're going to be playing?
I'm going to be playing kind of like a 2-3-4 thing to do because he understands that me, Cam, and RJ are all versatile, and the last thing he wants to do is kind of label me as something because I'll be the downfall. So it's kind of going to be like a 2-3-4. Sometimes RJ will bring the ball, sometimes Cam will, and sometimes I will, and obviously Trey will be the point guard.
What do you think is your main strength as a basketball player? What do you think is your main strength as a basketball player?
My main what?
Your strength.
Main strength. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I feel like I'm making people around me better. I bring anything to the table. Whatever my coach needs me to do, I can go out there and do it. Like LeBron, you can't really label LeBron as a position. Like when the point guards for the Cavaliers got hurt, he moved from 4 to 1. I want to have that type of impact on my team. But like I said, due to the dunks, nobody really wants to acknowledge my all-around game.
You think people don't know who you are as a basketball player?
Yeah, I don't think people really know. I think they just see me as a social media person with all the followers and just a little 10-second clips of dunks.
Do you welcome the opportunity to being at Duke at a much bigger stage where people are actually going to see you play a little more and not just a few dunks here and there, you know?
I mean, Duke, whatever college I went to, it'll probably showcased it. But with Duke, Coach K, he always, from the first time he visited me, he always said, "You're not a dunker." He said, like, not to post any more dunks on like social media so people won't see me as a dunker. He made me feel like the basketball player that I want to be viewed as, and I trust him.
That's interesting. Do you already know like the way you want to play with him? I mean, you already talk position, but do you already like talk a bit about the system, the style of play that you guys are gonna have?
It's kind of gonna be like a perimeter game, and of course, if I ever have a matchup and we need quick baskets, I'm gonna go mid post. But you know, I just feel comfortable. Like the same idea I have for my game, he has the same thing, and that was with me. That's him telling me that without me having to like express what I want to do.
Duke takes on Kentucky to open up the season next year. What's it like to be on the big stage, Champions Classic against in such a big rivalry like Kentucky? Obviously, you were recruited by Kentucky. What's that game going to be like for you?
That game's going to be like a very challenging game. You know, we're freshmen. We're going in there with the expectation that if we don't get a national championship, then we'll bust. And if we lose, we have the expectation that if we lose, we're not good. If we don't win the national championship, we're not good. So going into this Kentucky game, it's gonna be a lot of expectations. But like I said, another reason I chose Duke because of Coach K's guidance, and I feel like the talent we'll have at Duke. That combination, I feel like we really won't feel that pressure.
What have you seen from Kelton and Tyler here this week? And then obviously you're close with Emmanuel quickly. What are some of the things that you've seen from them just over the course of your career?
Emmanuel, I'm sorry, him. We became really close to him this past summer. We did something called the Biggest Path. Him and Kelton shared this trait with being a dog. Like, no matter who they play against, no matter what the scouting report said, they're going to go out there and they're not going to allow someone to like close them or just walk over them. They're always going to fight to the very end. Tyler is like probably the most underrated player in our class. He's a very smooth and skilled scorer. I feel like he goes unnoticed for sometimes. But yeah, I think with those three, though, have the chance to do something very special for Kentucky.
What are the games you think you still need to work on?
I'm 17 years old. I'm still in high school right now. I need to work on everything. You know, I'm never gonna be perfect at anything. So you have to work on everything. But as far as certain points, I'm gonna let like my college coach and hopefully whatever NBA team I go to pinpoint that.
But you don't feel already that there's some part where I don't know, dribble, push-up game, something like this.
Y'all as the media, y'all probably have me listed for some weaknesses, but to myself, I feel like I have no weaknesses. It's just, I guess, the confidence to go out there in the game and do it, because when you're in practice, I mean, everything falls from jumpers to drills and stuff. But when you get out in the game, sometimes it makes you look like a player you're not. It just can't be helped. So I feel like it's just a confidence thing.
You obviously have a lot of natural abilities. Did you ever have to work on like your jump or pushing weights or anything, or that just came as is?
I mean, some of it's natural, obviously, but I mean, you have to work on everything. You can't just go in there just relying on natural ability forever, because that won't take you very far. So I'm always in the weight room, just getting my body in shape.
Did you have like a kind of moment where you realized that you had something else regarding the athleticism, the speed compared to the other player you were playing with against? Did you have a coming out moment when you were younger, maybe, where you understood that you had something special physically?
Oh, To be honest, I was very small and skinny when I was younger.
Right.
I didn't get this big until like my sophomore summer. When I picked up a few pounds and grew a few inches. So I wasn't always this big, and like I said, it was kind of a blessing and a curse at the same time. It was a blessing because I was able to get to a higher height, tall height. So that helped me in the basketball world, but the curse is due to the fact that I picked up weight and grew some. I went from listed as a shooting guard to a power forward, so now people try to just play me as a big guy.
How do you feel physically? How's the...
Oh, my thumb's fine. I'm only going to be out for like 2 weeks.
What's the part of the game that you like the best to play on the perimeter? You enjoy more?
Yeah, like, because when I'm on the perimeter, I can make more happen. I feel like when I'm on the post, I'm 6'6", 6'7". Like, in the NBA, it's going to be 6'10", 7-footers down there. Like, why would I want to go down there? So when I'm on the perimeter, I can get momentum going to the basket, have my pull-up jumper. But like I said, due to the fact that my size and I have to play forward, that's when people come in with the I can't shoot or I'm going to be a bust and I'm out of position. That's just their opinion, but if they actually knew me, they knew what my game would be. That's
Is there a player that you like to idolize growing up?
I have 3. LeBron, because he's an all-around player. He can do basically anything for his team. Westbrook, because he brings intensity every game. He never takes a game off. And Kawhi Leonard, because he just handles his business on offense and defense, and goes on about it.